Welcome to the Weege Show. Beautiful day to go riding. Here's my kid. God help me, I'm now a 50cc parent. My buddy Tim sold us a couple months old Gas MC50. Yeah, so I'm pre-mixing, dealing with clutches and bikes that are always on the verge of trouble, but it doesn't run out of battery like a electric bike, which I love from the maintenance and ease of use standpoint. But 50 life, it's tough. Even on a beautiful day like today, and thanks to the folks at ClubMX for letting Lane go riding here for the Weege Show. But even on a beautiful day where the bike's running great, you always have it in the back of your mind, what if there was a problem? And that's what it turned out to be today. Now, I got real cocky. Throughout the weekend in Anaheim, people are like, dude, have you heard about the biblical level rains that they're having in a state of emergency throughout the state of California? Are we gonna have an Oakland Supercross? Some people were saying, I heard we're just gonna race Anaheim again this upcoming weekend. That's not possible. There's Monster Jam in the building. And I just kept denying it all. And the reason I was so cocky about the fact that I knew for sure there would be an Oakland Supercross is because I've got 50 years of history on my side. Today they postponed Oakland, not canceled. There will be 17 rounds this year. Probably later in the year, maybe. There's 2 off weekends in this year's calendar. I'm gonna speculate on that. Point is, they're gonna try to get in all the rounds, but they are not racing this weekend, which is unprecedented for the series. I have to take a heavy loss for all the people I said were just drama, for all the people that said it's gonna be absolutely terrible and there's no way they can do it. Well, I guess you were right and I was wrong. I have some tweets that did not age well, including ones from last week that said we're definitely racing. Thanks to Honda for back of the Weege Show. I'm gonna go check in with Enzo Lopes, Phil Nicoletti, and a couple other boys here at Club. Enzo, your fast qualifier in the first 250 West qualifying session of the year. Rad. And I want to thank Honda, that's our backer here at the Weege Show. The CRF 450R for 2023 and the CRF 250R. Razor sharp handling, improved suspension performance to get you through the bumps, and more importantly, that power delivery. Some refinements to the 450 this year, and the 250 had big changes, as you know, for the 2022 season. It's all about that low end torque to get you out of the corner and get to the obstacle faster than the competition. Kind of like what Jet Lawrence does, or Chase Sexton. Colt Nichols, a great debut, 6th last weekend in Anaheim. And you'll see Hunter Lawrence and Chance Hymas racing in 250 East. So check out the team soon, just not this weekend. And I'm gonna check in with the other team. This is the FXR Muck-Off ClubMX Yamaha squad. Be right back. Lane, we'll go riding in a second, but first Brandon Haas is actually out there riding himself. Phil, what the heck? You're not racing?
Every day. I know we got a weekend off.
Were you actually
After
pumped
last
on
weekend
mud?
it went so bad they actually gave me a weekend off to kind of reevaluate myself.
You need to reevaluate qualifying. Yeah. But come on, you have to be happy with everything else.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I wanted to be 7 to 10 anyway for the first round, just kind of get through. And it was a good over last year, I got to admit.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's just for my qualifying. So absolutely try and keep it absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, I was contemplating life a little bit.
Okay.
Retirement.
Yep, and we had everyone discouraging you.
Yeah.
Everybody discouraging.
You took me on fantasy, which is kind of a bummer.
No, I never even had you on it.
Why? Why wouldn't I be on your fantasy?
Dude, you barely raced. I don't know what I've got. I don't know. You're not a known commodity.
Anyway,
you rolled around at WSX. You rolled around in practice.
Anyone that did keep me on your fantasy, I think, is that thing on or is it dead?
It is. It's on.
It is?
Yeah. It turns off to save some battery. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I think you were 3rd best in fantasy or 4th or something.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I'm one of the best in something.
Were you actually pumped thinking this would be a mud race? Or is it not like that?
I mean, no one's ever pumped that it's a mud race.
Yes.
It destroys everything. I'm okay with riding in the mud. I've
Yes.
always ridden in the mud, whatever. So I'm fine with that, but I feel bad for everybody else.
Okay.
I think everyone made a smart decision. Kind of canceling, whatever. Just save hard.
Are you going to be raging Saturday night in downtown Charlotte now?
Yeah.
You don't need to be an athlete.
I'm going to hit the club, get myself a job, and hit a few breweries.
Okay.
Scooter around. I might as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I was actually looking forward to this weekend, just kind of keeping the ball rolling, but it's okay to kind of reevaluate. It gives you a little more time to readjust on things that you thought were okay for last Saturday that really weren't. So
Okay, where's your brother-in-law? He's the real star of this.
He is.
I mean, he is, dude.
He is.
He
I mean,
is.
he talks all this shit that, you know, he's faster and this and that, but at the end of the night, he's only 3 or 4 points ahead of me in the championship. So, that's where we're at.
If you had had the mud race.
Yeah, Enzo's good in the mud too, though.
Oh,
yeah,
darn it. Darn it.
I don't know. He says he's good in the mud, but I haven't seen him ride in the mud yet, so I don't know.
I think you would know if he was. Oh, where is he at? Over here?
I don't know.
Who knows? All right, we'll find him.
Up there, so, but yeah, off weekend party.
He gets to enjoy 14 straight days of I was #1 in the first qualifier.
Yes. Yes. And he left Salt Lake City P1.
That's right. All
And P1 and A1. So yeah, good for him.
All right, this is a shop at club. Let me see if my video is working right. Yes, it is. Enzo Lopes, we found you. I have to admit, Salt Lake was a blur last year. I didn't even realize you've been P1 before.
Yeah.
And then you did it again.
Yeah. Well, Brennan told us before practice to start the season where we left off, and I did that, you know. Yeah,
okay.
So that was good. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but
Yeah.
I knew coming in how I was feeling on the bike, but not a lot of people talk about me, but like seeing how I am riding here with German field, so I knew what kind of to expect, but it's obviously still really good, you know, for me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, look, that was a stacked coast. Faulkner was still out there at that time. Jet Lawrence is still out there. McAdoo, Hampshire. Do you watch the board? Did you even know? Were you watching the timing board?
Yeah, I was looking because I was in third, and then I put in that heater, and I was P1. I'm like, no way, that's crazy. And then it's funny because I thought it was pretty stacked, but then it's the same guy that I raced on East last year.
Totally. It's like 11 guys from East.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly the same guy. So
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, I raced him before.
Yeah.
So, did he crash or?
No, the bike goes silent back there. Don't worry.
Okay,
We'll give him a minute. Yeah,
Okay.
you won't hear it, then you'll hear it. I appreciate you caring about my kid
Okay.
riding more than me. In the heat, you got out front. What was the strategy there?
I got the whole shot.
Yeah.
There was no strategy because I've never been in that position before. I just wanted to, I mean, race whoever was behind me, which was McAdoo. I didn't know, but then I mean, me and him and just putting some solid laps. I lied for like 4 laps, made a mistake. I was kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. But the biggest win for me was doing the quad in the rhythm that I didn't do in practice, mid-moto.
Yeah.
And then like after he passed me, I was still right behind him, which was cool, you know. So I felt like it could have been a little bit better. I could have won that, but I mean, it was a big step for me.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, it was good.
So I was wondering, so yes, even with the P1 from Salt Lake, still, the whole shot in the heat, leading, all that, this was still relatively new, and what I guess I say strategy, learning how to deal with that.
Yeah, learning,
Yes.
a big step. It was still learning for me because I've never been like that, even in a heat race, you know?
Yes.
So it was cool for me. It was really cool.
He's back, see, we're good, we're good.
Yeah, we're good, we're dialed.
We're not racing this weekend, obviously, but I mean, you're taking some confidence, I gotta think, out of this big time.
Oh yeah, a lot. And I mean, I wish we were racing because I like the mud. I grew up riding in the mud in Brazil, so I mean, yeah, I kind of not too happy about it, but we get to go to San Diego, so yeah, my expectations are really high, and hopefully I can put on the box sometime soon.
I told him not to climb that hill because his clutch smokes. Everybody climbed that hill, and now his bike is steaming.
Yeah.
Someday you'll learn. You can tell them all you want. They don't listen.
No.
You had an arm thing last year that was holding you back. How's that doing?
Well, so I was searching for something really big for my shoulder.
Yes.
It ended up being just carpal tunnel syndrome.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
no
that's
way.
it. Yeah, really small thing. I got it fixed, got back on the bike in 3 weeks.
Oh,
So,
wow.
and I'm
Turn it off. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. 50 life right here. You can't climb that hill, bro. Can't climb that hill.
That's like Phil's bike after burning his clutch.
Well, that's what it is on 50s. Every time you let off the gas, it engages and disengages the clutch. So Mr. Mike is over there like, sounds like a Phil moto.
Yeah, so yeah, Phil's bike was literally like this yesterday.
Do you smell your bike, bro? It smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. No, not at all. Okay, so the mud would have been okay. But anyway, you're taking confidence in now San Diego.
Oh yeah, a lot, yeah. I feel really good.
And the arm didn't bother you at all, like that's past you.
No, it did not. It did not bother me. So it's just a relief, you know, to ride pain-free with no issues at all. Oh, so good.
Okay. And everything else, better and better. The fitness was okay. Oh, the main start wasn't good, but you felt strong?
No, my start was actually good, but then the Hampshire hit me.
Oh.
And then the whole chaos happened, and then I was...
You were somewhat in that when Faulkner went down deal?
I was, because Hampshire hit me, and then I was, I don't know, like 8th. I was still okay.
Yeah.
But then first 3 laps, I didn't do the triple twice in the finish line, and it cost me big time. And then I was catching up to Volan and Oldenburg.
Yeah.
But then I got super tired again. But like I was 2 seconds behind Volan for 5th.
Okay.
But yeah, track was gnarly, like everyone said. I mean, but I felt good, you know, can't complain.
So you feel like you had podium type who knows? You could have been in that mix if things go your way.
Yeah, especially after the heat race and knowing
Yeah.
my speed, I knew I could be on the podium. But you know, like I said, it's just learn, you know, for me.
Okay, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Better than this. I think you're gonna need a new clutch, bro.
Okay.
Don't climb that sand hill. Don't do it. All right, thanks, Enzo.
No,
All right, we'll see you in now San Diego, because we're not racing Oakland, everybody. Sorry. It's a cool shop. Hey, nice place you got here. Who is the guy that was ripping out there?
I don't know who that was.
Who was that guy? Is it Loretta's 30+ champ out there?
I was wondering who it was.
Yeah, I just heard somebody pinning it. What were you actually testing? What were you working on?
Just trying a few engine changes just to see if I can understand what these guys are talking about.
Was it clutch stuff?
A little bit of everything. It's kind of like
Oh, okay.
kind of a new package we're working on.
Oh, all right. Wow. Will you get on Soupy ever?
I did the photo shoot for Marchbanks.
No. We can.
I did extra laps after the photo shoot because I was just smiling the whole time. These guys are over it complaining, and I was just wanting to rip laps.
Oh, this is beautiful. So if we look at the Marchbanks photo, it's you.
Yeah.
Did you decide you're the closest size-wise?
Yeah. I take all his like old boots and helmets and hand-me-downs.
The guy runs the place, and he's got to take hand-me-downs. You don't know how lucky you have it, dude.